Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. Every enterprise needs to drive business innovation to avoid being disrupted, to gain efficiencies, to fund innovation, and to transform mission-critical systems, all without business risk. Rise with SAP is a solution to meet these challenges. Along with my colleague, James Rodder, I'm Andrew Casey, and we'd like to introduce you today to how you can understand and address these issues for your business. As I said, business innovation is necessary for survival today. I'm sure many of you will be aware that since 2000, several Fortune 500 companies have gone out of business, predominantly because of digital disruptions. But did you realize it's actually over half of those companies? I'm sorry to talk about Fortune 500 when we're all Aussies, but I'm sure you're aware of the examples of businesses like Netflix, Airbnb, Tesla. They've come along and they've replaced or superseded these businesses. And at the same time, the whole impetus of building your business has sped up. For 2011, $1 billion business took 20 years. Now it's down to 4. So businesses that just maintain the status quo may not survive, and indeed may simply disappear. A former professor at Harvard Business School used to say, breaking an old business model is always going to require leaders to follow their instincts. There will always be persuasive reasons not to take a risk. But if you only do what worked in the past, you will wake up one day and find that you've been passed. Today, we'd like to ensure that you're not one of the businesses being passed by. I also believe that by now, most of us recognize that there is tremendous potential for your company to gain from doing business through and in the cloud. It appears almost all of that value will come from business innovation and optimization rather than IT cost reduction. We see this as a call to action because early adopters will capture a disproportionate share of the total value. Businesses that will survive and win are the ones that will drive the change now, tackling 3 common yet critical issues. The introduction of new business models allows the creation of new revenue streams. If you don't, your business could plateau and see other innovative companies bring new ideas, disrupt your industry, and ultimately your company. By taking advantage of new technologies for process automation, such as artificial intelligence and innovation, you can gain a competitive advantage over your competitors. And you have to transform your mission-critical systems without interruption. The cost of IT downtime can already be high and is only increasing as digital transformation efforts pressure organizations to deliver always-on services. In order to address these issues, Rise with SAP is SAP's new solution to drive business innovation. So you can take the lead with industry innovation to once again address that constant issue of increasing profits, decreasing costs, and nowadays, addressing the growth of sustainability. Never stop improving your business with live insight to continuously optimize processes and secure your success with a trusted partner for your business needs at every step of the way. I'm going to dive in a little on what take the lead means, then James will cover off the additional topics for you today. Rise with SAP includes capabilities to build new business models, such as subscription and usage-based models, has industry cloud solutions with next digital industry practices for 25 industries, features artificial intelligence built into the business processes, and comes with a new sustainability control tower solution. From a grow revenue perspective, Rise with SAP includes end-to-end quotes-to-cash processes for digital businesses, designed to ensure that you can sell, deliver, invoice, and monitor a combination of physical goods and services through one solution offering, reducing the overhead required to resolve customer inquiries using standardized practices. Rise with SAP also has new digital business models that can enable usage and subscription-based billing with tailored pricing and revenue sharing to manage complex sales orders. Plus, it has artificial intelligence and machine learning to handle the receivables and payment side of the business and to optimize your revenue flow. As we look to increase margins, Rise with SAP can help your business to do so by using those 25 pre-built industry solutions. So you can run your business more efficiently, covering the order to cash, purchase to pay, record to report processes, along with project and service management, usually with no need to use any add-on solutions. These vertical solutions extend business innovation by providing business services, data and process models, all built by SAP based on their 50 years of creating business applications, alongside a global ecosystem of industry-specific partners, all on an open platform. You will be able to go beyond reporting and make insight to action a reality, thanks to embedded analytics, allowing real-time analysis across any business or industry dimension down to the most granular level. Looking now at unlocking new efficiency, I'd like to point out that SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud includes that embedded artificial intelligence into many core business processes. But what does that really mean? A good typist can usually type about 60 words a minute, and normal speech, like I'm doing now, is around 200 words per minute. Current estimates are that artificial intelligence can unlock real-life efficiencies of around 40% by automating repetitive manual tasks. To me, what that also doesn't take into account is the time freed up for your staff to work more on the business rather than in the business. Predictive automation is starting to allow a finance professional to perform tasks such as creating a future financial close outlook on simulated future bookings. Look ahead, see what's going to happen in the business, not just what is happening. Intelligent situation handling can speed up the resolution of critical business issues based on alerts about those issues, or can make proposals of follow-up actions you can be taking. As we all know, it's better in any aspect of business or life to be active rather than reactive. Sustainability has become an increasingly important issue for all leading companies. For many companies, this one is creeping up on us. But what is sustainability and the management of the so-called green line? As important as growing revenue and bottom line profits is, there is an increasing focus on ensuring provenance, fair trade, traceability, recycling of packaging and similar activities. Our customers want to know that we've done our due diligence on our supply line. With Rise with SAP, you will have the transparency and controls needed to drive sustainable business practices, so your company can be a leader in your industry. You will be able to have an holistic view into the consequences of your business action by adding environmental, social, and governance dimensions to your financial reporting. You will be able to differentiate products and services, reduce your carbon footprint and waste with embedded insight using SAP's new Sustainability Control Tower solution. Managing compliance and stakeholder reporting will help you to protect your brand and meet rapidly increasing regulator and stakeholder disclosure demands by producing auditable, instant reporting and analysis based on trusted financial and non-financial data. I trust that's given you some insight into how SAP can help you take the lead, and I'll hand over to my colleague James now to show you how to never stop improving.
Thank you, Andrew, and welcome to those on the call this morning. Now that Andrew has taken you through the why, I'm going to take you through the how. How RISE with SAP delivers constant improvement. Innovation is a necessity for modern commerce, specifically in Australia. Innovation which needs to be embraced by organisations if they pursue optimised growth and opportunity in this ever-evolving digital world. The swell of technological advancements over recent years is nothing short of extraordinary, and the benefit for commerce is that pioneering technology is readily available for those businesses that believe in technology's ability to deliver intelligent and sustainable enterprise. Innovation is never stationary. Therefore, businesses and their workforce need a mindset that is focused on constant improvement across their operational landscape, utilizing platforms that are bred with industry, best practices, and agility, while keeping disruption and cost of ownership at a minimum. The RISE with SAP offering has innovation baked into its design, delivery, and ongoing lifecycle, with the goal of providing businesses intelligent, sustainable enterprise. It factors in the end-to-end journey businesses will take from exploring solutions, determining the scope and the critical path of the project, through to how organizations and their workforce live perpetually with platforms that are focused on constant improvement. As with any SAP product, there is a roadmap to innovation, from inception to realization, and what we have in front of us is the journey included in the RISE with SAP offering, to guide businesses to better outcomes with their Cloud ERP. And in short, that's what RISE with SAP is. It's a suite of companion products that optimizes the building and running of your Cloud ERP solution for the likes of S/4HANA Public Cloud. Shortly, I'll be taking you through the components of RISE with SAP, but before I do, let's get you hands-on. Now, this journey, which some of you may have already started, begins with the all-important first impression. It's quite normal when you're assessing software or apps in either your professional or private lives, is that how something feels will determine your next step. This might seem subjective or superficial, but this is fairly core to user experience, which is a big focus for a lot of software vendors out there for quite some time. There are a variety of individuals on the call today with various roles, backgrounds, and industries that do things all a little differently, but I'm pretty confident that before any purchase, it's pretty universal, that we'd all like to try something before we buy. And why shouldn't that be any different when it comes to buying ERP, which is no small commitment? Regardless of where you are in the process of replacing your legacy systems, S/4HANA Public Cloud can be provisioned for free, so you can start forming your own impression of the user experience and capabilities in your own time. Digital tours take you through a range of scenarios to provide you a good understanding of the optimized business processes available within S/4HANA Public Cloud. The easiest way of getting this underway is Google. If you search S/4HANA Public Cloud Trial, you'll find a page similar to this, and you'll be on your way. Now that you've had your first impression, it's now to get into some detail about how the solution will be defined for your unique organization. This primarily comes down to determining some project parameters that will get your business on the right path. You can look at this as an enterprise-wide Q&A session to establish a thorough understanding of requirements and goals, from the must-haves to the wish-to-haves. As part of RISE with SAP, an evaluation process called the Digital Discovery Assessment will be conducted that identifies the scope, architecture, geography, and integration requirements the solution will need to fulfill. The process will get incrementally more detailed as the solution takes shape. Some questions will be obvious to answer, some not so. But regardless, we'll guide you through the process so a thorough understanding of your business needs is documented prior to any contract being signed. As a result of this process, a recommendation will be produced, which is predicated on if public, private, or on-premise ERP is the most suitable pathway. Now, I cannot go into all the elements of this assessment today, but if RISE with SAP is your desired option, then a mindset fitting to the SAP best practice design is very important, as it's the enabler for constant improvement and sustainable enterprise. All the solutions within RISE with SAP are vendor-hosted cloud. Therefore, it's very important there is a comprehensive method of channeling interactions between SAP and you, the customer. Bundled with RISE with SAP is a 360-degree portal that provides a self-service and personalized experience for customers to manage their services with SAP. This portal, called SAP For Me, provides users a tailored view of their defined role that can cover a number of topics, from product roadmaps and innovations, learning and training, system status and provisioning, to reviewing maintenance and support articles. SAP For Me is a comprehensive single point of interaction for customers. It drives awareness and knowledge across the enterprise. The more self-sufficient a user, the more effective they'll become. A workforce that is empowered will embrace innovation, drive adoption, and produce better outcomes. SAP For Me also can be tried for free. Again, Google SAP For Me trial and you'll be on your way. Now, at this point of the journey, things are getting serious because contracts are being signed, project teams are being assembled, systems are being provisioned, timelines are being set. As part of RISE with SAP, a toolset is provided to focus on the implementation project to deliver fast and start returning value. This is founded by industry best practices, which incorporates detailed explanations and instructions of any given process across lines of business. Module accelerators, fit to standard workshop agendas, data, templates, and scripts, and more are all available. SAP's Process Navigator is the home of best practices. This has recently been updated to provide a more modern and intuitive interface for the project team to navigate the libraries of assets across many facets of S/4HANA Public Cloud. The Process Navigator illustrates the best practices on paper. Now it's putting them into action. The SAP Central Business Configuration Tool, as the name suggests, is the central area that allows the project team to scope and configure S/4HANA Public Cloud that is both guided and structured. This approach dramatically decreases the time to value by empowering the project team to execute solution fine-tuning and sprints with minimal effort. Not only for the initial implementation, but when new innovations are released by SAP, the Central Business Configuration Tool will ensure that they are incorporated cleanly into your enterprise. It doesn't matter how well the solution is designed and built if your workforce aren't enabled to drive the system. It will make for a bumpy journey. There is a strong correlation between the amount of training and business outcomes. Therefore, included in RISE with SAP is the learning system SAP Enable Now. SAP Enable Now provides users a smooth and streamlined onboarding process as well as features to drive ongoing learning. The digital tool overlays your ERP to deliver the right content at the right time to boost productivity and increase adoption. Intuitive in its design, it will provide users instant contextual assistance seamlessly within S/4HANA Public Cloud. Just like an orchestra, RISE with SAP needs a conductor, a coordinator within the cloud landscape that keeps the instruments in tune and on beat for the entire symphony. SAP Cloud Application Lifecycle Management, or SAP Cloud ALM, helps businesses harmonize the build and run of their intelligent enterprise. The collection of features are out-of-the-box standard, requiring no setup or configuration, no technical knowledge or administrative burden to get going. As the name suggests, SAP Cloud Application Lifecycle Management will be involved from beginning to the end of your RISE with SAP journey. From the implementation of Cloud ERP solution, SAP Cloud ALM provides content-driven guidance on the build. This includes project team onboarding, task determination and assignments, templated roadmaps, workspaces for fit to standard workshops, and to author automated test scripts. This is all premised on the SAP Activate methodology to provide transparency and faster time to value. Once value is achieved, SAP Cloud ALM will then provide the means to keeping the deployed solutions healthy. This comes in the form of full stack monitoring and alerts to key areas of your IT operations, covering the critical areas of your enterprise such as business processes, integrations, users, and applications. It acts as a collaboration tool between lines of business and IT to conduct root cause analysis to potentially automate the correction for future events. SAP Cloud ALM ensures business continuity and operational effectiveness. Now, how does SAP package up and deliver these innovations to your business? This comes in the form of regular application enhancements deployed in the form of an update or release. Updates are optional innovations that are provided on a continuous basis. These innovations are installed but not activated. This gives the customer the opportunity to discover the new capabilities and decide on one or many features should be adopted into the business's operations. These updates are all to provide additional value, but very importantly, non-disruptive in their delivery. Releases are more significant event and are scheduled to take place twice a year. A release incorporates features of varying complexity and scale that bring forward major innovations. SAP product roadmaps are published well in advance and are available within SAP for me, so all users can be informed of up-and-coming capabilities in the future, updates and releases, to start the planning process of innovation adoption. This is all part of a cloud mindset to discover opportunities to optimize productivity. All right. I've taken you through the I've taken you through the suite of solutions that Rise with SAP provides, which encompasses the build and run of intelligent enterprise. Now it's time to delve into the scope of possibilities under the hood. What is the depth and breadth of the capabilities, and how can SAP ensure that as your business evolves, the solution suite within Rise with SAP can adapt accordingly? The best way of illustrating this is taking you through some numbers that will give you an understanding of the total coverage the portfolio provides. First up is scalability. With SAP Central Business Configuration and Process Navigator, 700 SCODE items and counting are available for businesses to deploy their S/4HANA public cloud to their unique needs. This is all backed with SAP's proven best practices and methodologies to get the job done right, efficiently and effectively. With deep vertical end-to-end processes for the 25 built-in industries, businesses can trust their Rise with SAP portfolio to deliver a quality solution now and into the future. Then we can talk about the flexibility within the solution scope, adapting and fine-tuning workflows such as lead to cash, source to pay, or record to report that makes the system a tailored fit and importantly fit for purpose. Solution flexibility includes the fundamentals of ERP systems, but also encompasses the user experience. Configuration isn't strictly in the realms of system administrators, but for end users too. Rise with SAP can handle the macro and micro alterations concurrently, all part of constant innovation and empowering the workforce. Now we can talk about extensibility and automation that is readily available to expand and enrich the landscape. Extensibility is provided in a few different flavors when it comes to Rise with SAP, which can deliver a range of possibilities. Starting with the out-of-the-box, ready-to-go APIs and pre-built integration scenarios to connect with other SAP solutions and partner apps, to the more bespoke custom development, ABAP extensions that can be built. However, this isn't strictly the domain of developers, as low-code capabilities are also available. Intelligent scenarios is where innovation is really getting interesting. with embedded AI and machine learning for a range of predictive models across many lines of business. Robotic process automation, such as bots to handle operational situations autonomously. The embedded innovations are complemented with side-by-side capabilities that are available on SAP's business technology platform. The key point is RISE with SAP offers comprehensive extensibility capabilities to allow innovation whilst retaining the benefits of a clean digital core. The clean digital core is the enabler for the economic and streamlined delivery of constant improvement. RISE with SAP can be hosted on a number of state-of-the-art data centers around the globe, with the closest DC located in Sydney. As we can all appreciate, data security and service continuity is a primary focus for organizations, especially with recent events in mind. You can be rest assured that SAP's data centers are highly compliant, including all the measures you would expect, such as backup and disaster recovery, system maintenance, data protection, and best-in-class uptimes that is regularly independently audited to give you peace of mind. It also incorporates SAP's sustainability goals that ensure DCs use renewable energy, cooling optimization, and effective use of water to reduce the environmental impact wherever possible. And if you already are or planning on going global, the RISE with SAP portfolio includes support for 47 predefined countries and 32 languages, which provides plenty of opportunity for growth beyond this great southern land. The last number I will leave you with is this. Compared to on-premise ERP, RISE with SAP can reduce your total cost of ownership by up to 33%. This is accomplished via the holistic toolset provided to deliver a quicker time to value, automated updates and releases which drive innovation seamlessly, and a pay-per-service consumption model that moderates your IT spend. And there we have it. As we've mentioned a few times this morning, RISE with SAP is a comprehensive suite of solutions that will deliver intelligent, sustainable enterprise. All served up in the cloud, bred with best practices from build to run, embedded capabilities to boost user productivity, insights, and automation. It will also keep your business operations modern through constant innovation with minimal disruption. All guided via SAP and the global network of 22,000 expert partners. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you for joining Andrew and myself this morning. If you have any questions regarding RISE with SAP or leverage technologies, we'd be happy to hear from you. To contact us, please call us on 1300 045 046 or email us on info@leveragetech.com.au. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining us.